Hey, what it do, sports world? It's me again. The Winner Circle podcast with me, Ray Diggs, is here, y'all. Where passion meets performance and champions are made. I'm your host, Ray Diggs, bringing you the energy, the insight, and the mindset from across the world of sports. From the locker rooms to the big stage, this is where the real ones talk and legends rise, and the motto stays the same. Winners will always win. The Winner Circle podcast with me, Ray Diggs. We are here and we ain't going nowhere. Make sure y'all tune in because we're about to go live now. Peace. Hey, what it do, sports world, and welcome to the Winner Circle podcast, man, with me, Ray Diggs. Man, listen, I want to talk about the Floyd Mayweather situation. Man, this thing right here is getting out of hand, man. Floyd Mayweather is lawsuit after lawsuit after lawsuit when it comes down to Floyd Money Mayweather. But I'm going to explain to y'all why I think some of these lawsuits might be a little fraudulent. And I think TMZ is out to pretty much put this bad stigma on Floyd Mayweather's name. Man, before I get started, man, make sure y'all hit the like button, the subscribe button, also the share button. Make sure y'all give me y'all feedback on what you all think about this segment. But as y'all know, Floyd Mayweather is facing yet another lawsuit. Now, Floyd Mayweather, everybody know Floyd Mayweather made over 1.2 billion in salary, well, in prize fights, purses during his career. And now it seems like Floyd Mayweather is facing a money issue with lawsuit coming from a luxury watch, pictures of a luxury watch in Las Vegas jewelry store. This right here they said that he wrote a bad check for over $200,000. Then you have the multiple lawsuits from the Mike Tyson fight, the Manny Pacquiao fight. They said that Floyd Mayweather was given an amount of over $4 million for both of these fights, which now they don't even know if he's going to fight these two fights right now. I know he's not going to fight the Mike Tyson fights, but TMZ did get something wrong. When I did a little bit of research, I realized that TMZ said that Floyd Mayweather backed out of the Mike Tyson fight. That is not what happened. If y'all go back and look, it actually tells you that Mike Tyson sustained an injury is the reason why that fight did not happen. Now, that is the one thing I can't say that I think TMZ was quick to trying to get it out, but that right there was totally false. But Floyd Mayweather in the Mike Tyson fight, no. Mike Tyson sustained an injury, and that is the reason why that fight there did not happen. Now, the Manny Pacquiao fight is supposed to happen in September. I don't know if it's going to happen. I don't see a lot of flyers out about the Manny Pacquiao Floyd Mayweather fight, but they're saying that it was a breach in contract. But I can't say, after doing research, the Mike Tyson fight was pretty much called off because Mike Tyson sustained an injury in training. But let's just go back. The biggest issue now is that he have a felony case in Nevada, with the prosecutor said that Floyd Mayweather used a bag check of $200,000 to purchase a luxury watch in Las Vegas store. He is now facing felony theft and fraud-related charges. Oh, man, dude. Man, listen, man, I'm not one of those ones that like to kick a man when he's down. I'm just not gonna do it. That's not my style. I've never done it. And at the end of the day, I did not want to do this. I did not want to talk about this, but I got to because it's just been in the media a lot. But Floyd Mayweather made $1.2 billion. If you are a billionaire, unless you lose your money over maybe some BS or something, I don't think you should ever be broke. And that's just my opinion, because if I become a billionaire, there's no way I'm going to ever be broke again, because I'm going to know how to spend my money. Hell, I'm cheap now and I ain't got no money. I'm broke. But just imagine if I had that type of money, I would know what to do with it. Like I'm going to put about 200 million away just for a rainy day. And I know you probably thinking like, damn, 200 million for a rainy day. Yes. I'm gonna make sure that I have this money over here that I cannot touch. But I don't think Floyd Mayweather thought like that. See, Floyd, y'all got to think about who Floyd Money Mayweather is. Floyd Money Mayweather is money. So it's kind of like how I did a lot of research on Floyd. Floyd, he have so many different houses. He have houses in Las Vegas. He have a house in two houses in California, Beverly Hills. And if y'all don't know, living in California is very, very expensive. Property tax is so high. And I think he have one in Florida. I think he have maybe one or two at Miami Beach, Florida, a Miami Beach house in Florida. But at all of these houses, he have a plethora of cars. I think in Vegas, I think it's maybe white or black. In LA, it's like white, red or something. But he got different color cars at all of these locations. Some of Floyd Mayweather cars is, let me tell you all what some of his cars are. Floyd Mayweather got some of the best cars in the world. Like, you know, he got the let's see. He have all the hold on. The Bugattis. Do you know that a Bugatti costs like $4 million? Somebody was telling me, I was looking at it, and one of his drivers said that it takes about 2 months for them to get a service for a Bugatti. They said Floyd Mayweather has so many cars that he be forgetting that he get, like, if he put one in and he put one over here, or he put one in like to get like a service, he forget about them. You got way too many cars if you forgetting about them. My opinion, I understand that you went and you bought everything you ever wanted in life. Yes, I feel that. But I think that you don't need 10, 15 cars at one location. And you got 10 cars at this location, 8 cars at this location. I think that if you need that, like, honestly, you're one person. That's the first thing. You're one person. I think if you got one car, 5 cars in your Las Vegas estate, because that's your main estate, maybe 5 or 10 cars there, cool. But why do you need 10, 15 cars in LA when you're in LA maybe 10 times a year? Like, you don't need 10, 15 cars there. Maybe 5 cars, maybe, 5 cars here, 5 cars there, 4 cars here. Like, you don't need all of these cars. And like, why do you need an $18 million watch? And I'm gonna tell y'all something about that $18 million watch that Floyd Mayweather got. Do y'all know that when he paid the $18 million for that watch, right now, that value for that watch is $3 million? $3 million. Let me tell y'all something. I think the worst thing to buy is jewelry. I think jewelry is the worst thing you can buy because it has no value. Like, that's why people talking about the watches. When they talk about these watches, like, you going and you're paying $200,000, $300,000 for a watch, and then once you put it on your arm, it's worth nothing now. Nobody's gonna give you $200,000, $300,000 for no watch. That's right. That's why I don't understand why DDG was so mad, bro. You might as well keep that watch because nobody is gonna pay you $200,000, $300,000 for that watch ever again because it just loses value. And I think Floyd Mayweather, like, honestly, this dude has so much jewelry, it was ridiculous. Like, I never heard of nobody having that much jewelry. And like I said, I just don't understand it. Like, why do you need that much jewelry for? I wish I could find it, man, because I had looked it up. I actually did some research of it. Let me see, can I look it up right quick? But I can tell you all the jewelry that Floyd Mayweather had. I did the research on it. And this dude right here had like a $4 million watch here. He had like necklaces that cost like $200,000. And I'm just thinking to myself, like, bro, why do you need all of this? Like, you don't need all of this. Like, honestly, you just don't. But I understand because, like I said, you come from the hood, you come from the projects, you're gonna buy everything that you ever wanted. And that's just the way it works, man. I don't know why we do that, but we just do it. But Floyd, he just, and they said right here, a promotional company claimed that they gave Floyd $4.6 million in advance for fights. And he never, he was just like, I don't know what Floyd have going on, man. It's crazy, but I can't find it. But I had it up. I don't know what happened. But like I said, I just think that Floyd Mayweather, he needs to spend his money better, and then it was reports that came out that, he put $175 million lawsuit on some partners, a guy that was partnering with him. He put $175 million lawsuit on him. I mean, well, on the team, and because they said that he pretty much sold his jet. But then it was a guy that I was looking at the other day had the paperwork that said that Floyd Mayweather and this guy was it was in communication, and it sold Floyd Mayweather signing the contract to sell the jet. The jet sold for $2.7 million. So I'm just thinking to myself, like, bro, like what's really going on over here, man? Like, I just don't understand it. So, and it is what it say between the Tyson Pacquiao dispute, the $340 million lawsuit he filed against Showtime, the $175 million fraud lawsuit against a former assistant, tax issues, and now criminal investigation, $200,000, a watch purchase in 2026. Floyd just got all type of, and then on top of all of this right here, somehow he have a baby on, he have child support. So he owe $1 million. Think about this, y'all. This man owe $1 million in child support. Yes, on top of all of this right here, he have $1 million right now in child support that he have, that's a back pay. Because if y'all ain't heard, Floyd Mayweather, they say allegedly, well, it ain't allegedly because the paternity test has been done. They said he had a baby by a lady that was working in his club. So then he ended up firing the lady, dismissing her, or however you want to put it. And then so the lady was pregnant. He dismissed her. I mean, I guess he fired her, dismissed her because she was pregnant. Comes back, or no, let me go back. He dismissed her, he fired her, or whatever it what happened, because she can get rid of the baby. Think about it. Ain't no woman about to get rid of a baby that they got with Floyd Mayweather. Think about that now. So he would not get rid of the baby. So then they ended up, boom, well, we're gonna get you then. So he fired him, didn't take care of the baby. So now the judge is stepped in and said, yes, you owe $1 million in back time child support. So now Floyd is 1.1, I think $1.1 million behind in child support. Listen, I was listening to somebody the other day. They said that Floyd Mayweather spends $1 million a month on just his team, and not including his kids, just his team. If you spend $1 million a month on your team, right, you probably is gonna have money issues, because Floyd Mayweather have one of, if you think about it, you spending $1 million up on your team, no telling how much he's spending on his kids, and that's respectfully, yeah, I understand that, but then you have gambling issues. Floyd Mayweather is a very known gambler. So he'll tell you, like, think about it. If he show you that he winning $300,000, $400,000, just think about how much he's losing. If you winning a lot, like you winning $100,000, you probably losing $1 million. That's just the way gambling works. So if you just think about that right there, man, just you got child support issues, you got lawsuits, you already money Mayweather, then you have gambling issues. You have to take care of your team because you didn't put them in position to pretty much do nothing good. And I'm gonna be honest with you, man. And I think that his team are a bunch of leeches, honestly. Even though they're there for him, I still say that I feel like, and then I think Floyd Mayweather, honestly, he missed it when it came to the promotional. Yes, you got one good fighter right now, is Comer. But you know, he had a lot of good fighters, man. He had the Tank Davis. He had the other guy. It was another guy. Hold on. Let me see. But he had Hackett. That's the guy that I was talking about. He have oh shit. Yeah, oh my God, he had Richardson Hitchison. Richardson Hitchin. He had him. He had Mickey Bay. He had he got Cromell Moten. Okay, he had Hatchett. He had Gervonta Davis. So think about if Floyd Mayweather would have put the type of effort to get these fighters right here to where they needed to be. And I'm gonna be honest with you, Jaleel Hackett, I think that dude right there has superstar written all over him. That's my opinion. I think he has superstar written all over him. Cromell Moten, I think if he do not, like, if Cromell Moten is still like a prospect, he's still bringing him along like a little baby. You know how you feed a baby? That's how he's still doing Cromell Moten. And then I just think some of these fighters just were like, you know what? And then him and Tank Davis fell out. I think that if he would have kept Tank Davis and if he would have pushed Jaleel Hatchett a little bit more, and then if he would have had Cromell Moten, if you had those three fighters, because Cromell Moten and Gervonta Davis is damn near identical. If you got these three fighters right here, I think you could have put your promotional company to where it needed to be. Yeah, I think he kept Bode Jack. I think he kept him, Jaleon Love. I think he kept those fighters there way too long, way past there. He kept those fighters right there way too long. I think he should have got Ashley Theo Pond, whatever his name is. I think he kept him way too long as well. But I think that Floyd Mayweather had the fighters, and just think about if he could have made that work. Why you think that Oscar De La Hoya and De La Hoya and his team over here is still eating good? They're still eating good. And I'm gonna tell you the one thing I think that Floyd Mayweather, yeah, I think he did a good thing by being with Al Heyman, but I think he should have talked Al Heyman into getting away from that bullshit mindset that he had of, no, we're not gonna fight over here across this street. We're gonna keep in-house boxing. We're gonna pay PBC fighters against PBC fighters. Instead of going across the street saying, you know what, we're gonna put our fighters across fight these fighters over here. Because think about, PBC had all the good fighters, y'all. When I say PBC had all the good fighters, man, listen, when I name some of these fighters, you're gonna be like, what? Man, they had all the good fighters. I'm talking about Gervonta Davis. They had David Benavidez. They had Sebastian Fundora, Earl Spence, Tim Tszyu. They had Caleb Plant, Jamel Charlo. They had both Charlos. Okay, they had Mario Barrios. They had Pitbull Cruz. They had Rolando Ramiro. Deontay Wilder, Keith Thurman, Manny Pacquiao. Bro, think about all of them. Think about all of those fighters that PBC had. And all they want to do is put them against PBC fighters instead of, you know what, this right, what we're going to do. We're going to fight against these fighters over here. And that's what PBC, that's why I say PBC is failing right now, because they only wanted to put their fighters against each other, and then they just beating up on each other. Instead of going across the street, fighting over here, and then beating the brakes off all of them. Because if you got all of these good fighters right here, it ain't no way that you should be. PBC should be the number one out of all of them. It shouldn't be no other promotional company better than PBC. And Floyd Mayweather had some of these fighters. He had the Gervonta Davis. Okay, they had all of these good fighters right here. And Floyd Mayweather, that's why I said that's the reason why he's in money issues. That's why he's having money issues right now, because he did not take advantage of the fighters that he had. He did not take advantage of having Tank Davis. He didn't take advantage of having Jaleel Hackett. He ain't taking advantage of Cromell Moten right now. Right now, Cromell Moten should be fighting 3-4 times a year. Cromell Moten fought last year. He fought maybe earlier this year. To be honest with you, I don't even know when he fought. Because when he fights on Mayweather's bullshit. Instead of Mayweather trying to put him on, like, hey, I'm going to put you on David Benavidez undercard. Hey, David Benavidez, why don't we try to put Cromell Moten on one of your undercards? Bro, that's how you get him recognized. See, he's not doing it. He's basically holding Cromell Moten back. That's why a lot of people don't even know who the hell he is. And he think by holding him back, that's right there, that's gonna help him in the long run. No, you're babying him. That's right there what Gervonta Davis didn't like. And then another thing about Floyd is Floyd want to talk about himself. Hey, man, listen, this is what I did. Floyd, it ain't about you no more. That's why Oscar De La Hoya and Golden Boy is so successful. Because Oscar De La Hoya, when he get in front of the camera, he ain't talking about himself. He talking about the fighter. Floyd get up there and he supposed to be introducing his fighter, and then he'll get to talking about himself. Hey, what did I do? Who beat me? Nobody beat me. No, that person didn't beat me. No, I ain't lose no fight. Bro, nobody wants to hear that shit. So it's gonna be hard for him to get fighters to come to Mayweather promotion now because they know what he's about. But in the end, I think that he can bounce back. I think that he should take his craft more serious because Floyd Mayweather is an icon, whether you like him or hate him. Listen, he's an icon. I think Floyd Mayweather can be a trainer. That's one, because his father was a hell of a trainer. He can be a trainer. I think Floyd Mayweather can be a hell of a promoter if he puts his mind into being a promoter. But I think Floyd Mayweather puts promoter to the side. I care about my script club more than I care about a promotional company. And whether that's right or wrong, I don't know. Hell, I don't know. I don't know promotional company. I don't know script club. But I think that you can make a lot of money over here as well if you put both businesses at the top of your list and stop putting one over the other. That's just my opinion. I think that Floyd Mayweather can get out of this. But I also say that I think that he is some things that he should do. You know what I'm saying? Like he just, and Bug, I'm telling you, bro, like, bro, nobody wants to hear the shit that Floyd be talking about, bro. Floyd Mayweather will get on there, bro. He will get in there and then he'll get to talking about his fighter, and then he'll just veer off to the left and get to talking about himself. And you'll be like, man, what the fuck is Floyd? We already heard this before. He'll be like, yeah, like Cromell Moulton, man. This is a young man right here. He grew up in my gym. Yeah, he's gonna be a champion one day. Like me, I was a champion as well. I remember when I was in this position. Let me ask y'all a question. Hey, who beat me? Nobody, Floyd. Yeah, exactly. How many times I beat a world champion? Like, dude, what the fuck are you talking about, bro? Like, bro, that ain't what they asked you. You're here to put your fighter on. You're here for people to be like, okay, yeah, we want to see Cromell Moulton, man. Like, what you got to say? No, Floyd. And that's what I think a lot of fighters get away from Floyd. That's right there why I think pissed Gervonta Davis off. I think that's right there why Jaleel Hackett was with Floyd Mayweather for like years and nobody even knew who he was. A lot of people was like, he held Jaleel Hackett back because he wouldn't even give him no big fights. He wouldn't even give him no fights. And I think that's the problem with Floyd Mayweather. I think that's why the issue right now is because he didn't take his promotional company serious. He only took gambling and other things serious. And that's why he got, and I'm not saying, do I think Floyd Mayweather's broke? I can already tell y'all that he's probably not broke. If you own 10 Bugattis and that's worth $4 million a piece, you can never be broke. If you own a beach house in Miami, Florida, you're not broke because you can always sell that. And if you own 2 houses in Beverly Hills, and if you own one in Brentwood, you're not broke. Those are properties that you can possibly get rid of to get yourself out of debt. But I think that Floyd Mayweather have the money that he used to have? I don't know. I don't care. But I will say this right here. I'm not going to kick the man when he's down, but I think that it's a lot of things that he could have done different to where he can always say, I'm always got money coming in. Whether it's my promotional company, whether it's my script club or whatever, I always have money coming in because I got Gervonta Davis over here. I got Cromell Moulton over here. I got Jaleel Hackett over here. Hell, and then just think about it as being a young black fighter. Let's be real. As a young black fighter, you're gonna sign to Floyd Mayweather, especially if he do good business. You're gonna want to be a part. You're gonna want to be a part of the money team. Like, man, that shit sound good, man. What you mean, the money team? Shh. If you didn't know Floyd Mayweather and his personal stuff that's going on, and you just a new person out here, you just a good boxer, and you want to be a part of a team, and they say, hey, you want to come and join the money team? You're like, what? Man, I want to be a part of the money team. But I'm just saying, but right now, man, his name is bad right now. You don't even want no dealings with the money team. You don't even want to mention the words, the money team. You want to stay the hell away from it. But like I said before, man, I think Floyd Mayweather can bounce back. But in the end, like I said, some of the reports that they're putting out about him, I think they're false. But I think a lot of it is true because I saw where the guy that is pretty much, he's blaming for all of his stuff, did a whole entire video, and he had receipts. It ain't no hearsay that this guy said. It was receipts. He had the paperwork. He had the contract of Floyd Mayweather signing his plane. He had the paperwork of them giving Floyd Mayweather all of his money. So, I mean, at the end of the day, a lot of things I think that the people are saying are true. But some of it is if some of it is lies, but being a Floyd Mayweather fan, I don't want to believe it. But facts are facts. I'm gonna always be a Floyd Mayweather fan, but I think that in the end, I think Floyd Mayweather blew way too much money on bullshit, nothing, which is his team. Just wanted to make sure everybody understand that I'm Money Mayweather, whether it takes $1 million. It takes $1 million. I gotta have $1 million everywhere I go. Hey, this what B said. I think he made his Jewish friends mad. So now they taking everything from him, bro. And you ain't lying. That's exactly who it was. It was a Jewish guy. And he has receipts of everything. He has receipts of everything. He said that, listen, this right here is what happened. Floyd Mayweather, this is what we did. We did this, and this. And I think that that's right there, man, B, you might be onto something with this. I definitely think that's right there possibly what's going on right now. I think that he pissed off his Jewish friends, and now they want to take him to the ringer. And that's exactly what they're doing. Because how do TMZ know all of this shit that's going on with Floyd Mayweather? How do TMZ know everything that's going on with this dude's personal life and everything if nobody's not leaking it to them? I think that he pissed off the wrong people. And y'all know, when you piss off the wrong people, the only person that I've seen that can piss off the wrong people and they don't do shit to him, they counsel him and he come right back. And they counsel him again and he come right back. This is the only dude I know that can disrespect this community and he bounced right back, and that's Kanye West. I don't think nobody's like Ye. I don't think nobody's like Kanye. Because Kanye can disrespect you, he'll get canceled, and he come right back. He just like the roaches in the house. He just like a cockroach. He ain't going away. But hey, y'all let me know what y'all think, man. And thank y'all again for listening to the Winner Circle podcast with me, Ray This. Hey, also, man, B, hey, man, shout out to y'all. Hey, make sure y'all go over there to my partners over there, C-Arc Sports, man. C-Arc Sports, y'all know if you C-S-E-A-Arc Sports. Hey, man, they do great work over there, man. They getting ready to start this great thing, man. They getting ready to put these young high school athletes, man, through a combine. That's what they was talking about putting together, man. So make sure y'all go over there, man, and like, subscribe to their page. Also, they got videos dropping every week of high school football players, class of 2027, class of 2028, 29, 30. They got great work. I'll be sharing them. I'll be sharing his work also on my page. So make sure y'all go over there, man, and like their page over there at C-Arc Sports. Man, like I said before, man, they are changing the game down there in Southeast Arkansas, but they're going to also make their way all through Arkansas because it's just the beginning for them over there at C-Arc Sports, man. And hey, I'm happy to be a partner with them. So, hey, man, I appreciate y'all as well, man, over there at C-Arc Sports. Hey, man, thank y'all again for listening to the Winner Circle podcast with me, Ray Diz. Until next time, y'all have a great weekend, man. Peace.
Mr. Diggs, we're on in 5. Vegas can't be choosers, but grandma chose Trace. She raised me on scraps.